dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Yo, the boy Degenerocity. You ain't heard that name around here in a while, huh? He's back. He's back with the worst jobs to have. What job do you feel like should be one of the worst jobs to have?
You know something?
No job is bad.
This was what I don't feel like,
Every job is not made for everybody.
Every job is not made. You just have to find a job that's for you. But, all jobs are needed. So I wouldn't say that it's like, what job is the worst? I don't know. And I haven't, honestly, personally, I haven't worked a lot of jobs. So I can't even speak. I've never worked a fast food job. So I have so much respect for fast food workers. I've never worked a server job. I have the utmost respect for servers. You know what I'm saying? So I can only speak on the jobs that I've worked, which really is nothing but like mostly sales.
Well, motherfucker like me, I can speak on all y'all motherfuckers. I done had almost every job out there on the sun.
Oh, well, and like customer service, like rep, but other than that, like no food industry type jobs.
I done worked in warehouses.
I've never worked in a food industry.
Food industry, retail industry.
That's why I have like so much.
I done worked with kids. I done did it all, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm talking about getting a check from all these.
Yeah.
I done worked first job, fast food. Mm-hmm. Second job, restaurant business. Bus. Mm-hmm. I done been from the bus board to the motherfucker back there washing your dishes, to on the food prep line, to serving tables, to bussing tables, to only thing I ain't did was bartending. But other than that, I can run the laps around everything in the restaurant
business. Sold your body.
Then I done went to retail. I done worked customer service, checking out. I done worked in folding clothes. That's why I can fold.
Well, retail. I done worked in. That's sales.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I done worked in retail.
Then I done worked in
any type of customer service job.
I done worked at the Boys and Girls Club and the YMCA. You know what I'm saying? Work with the youth to give back to the youth.
Hey, what do you think is the worst job?
Crazy.
We don't want a whole rundown.
I done worked at the warehouses. I done worked at telemarketing. I done worked at tech support. I done did it all.
Well, it was a short time. But I don't work in tech support. It was very short.
I mean, a couple weeks short.
It's a few weeks. It was a few weeks. Bro, good.
I'm talking about actually interacting, not training.
I ain't like
yes,
that. Yes, you did, Jeff. Forget that. Okay.
But what's the worst jobs to have? I don't know. Only time a job is horrible to have is when the customer always think they're right.
And I think these type of
when you get a horrible customer,
subjective because it's kind of like you may love it, but somebody else may hate it. So I don't know.
Now I'm a YouTuber. Hey, so I done did it all. Done it all.
You remember that?
Yes. Hey man, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box
down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part? You gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
liking it with a thumbs up.
But I'll say this: probably a job I would hate to have. That's why I couldn't was being a teacher. I've dealt with children on I had to come up with activities and I can keep y'all entertained.
Yeah.
But as far as trying to force education, well, not force, but get you to want to learn.
You have to have to really have a true passion and love for kids. Not saying you didn't, but I'm just saying, and also a lot of patience. Yeah, and a lot of people don't have that. So.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Wild way more than the Boys and Girls Club. But being a teacher, I feel like it's a horrible job.
It's not a horrible job.
No, I'm saying like as far as me, my sanity.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have
also
the
a police officer.
For teachers.
Being a police officer or something, because y'all motherfuckers don't like abiding by rules.
Oh.
The teacher and the police officer, two people that got to get the word to abide by rules that when they don't want to. See, I ain't got the patience. Y'all motherfuckers get the hell up.
Let's see.
You ever thought about getting a job? Don't. It ruins your life. When we're kids, whenever an adult asks us what we want to be when we grow up, our aspirations are through the roof. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be the president. I I want to be from Turkey. We only picked the best quality choices that we thought were not only the greatest highly rated things that someone could be, but also the most fun. I miss the days of childhood optimism. Then by the time you reach high school, you think and realize, my screen time's how much? Yeah, your dumbass is not gonna be president. In fact, I'm surprised you even made it this far. You're failing almost every class, including lunch. Your options have come slim to none. You're gonna have to settle with being from Montreal, French and Canadian, double negative, and that's not a positive in real life. Maybe you're gonna work at Arby's, specifically Arby's. Ain't nobody wanna be there. Maybe be a street pharmacist or work at Walmart. I know the job hasn't been the same ever since the real OG retired. But what if you messed up so bad that the better choice of your options is scamming the homeless? These are the jobs I wanted to talk about today. The bottom of the barrel careers any person can take. Not even the neediest of people will take it. Let's get started. First up, teacher. We're starting with the all-stars today. I'm kidding. Well, kind of. Well, sometimes it could be one of the best jobs when you have good, fun students. But I'm talking about the teachers that have badass kids as students, never being respected or taken seriously, always being disrespected, then getting paid in Argentinian pesos. Man, that life would suck. This is not the fault of the teacher. Well, sometimes it is, but more so the kids nowadays. Some kids just think being a nuisance is the funniest thing, just being a snarky brat to the teachers, talking back, not listening to anything.
See, that's the thing. When I worked at the Y, I love my kids at the Y. I work with all type of kids. I work with autistic kids. Yeah. I work with different age groups. Yeah. I work with athletic kids. I work with kids that are not so athletic that you got to kind of push them into. So I work with a plethora of different level. I worked with a kid who tried to snap on me one time and then went to tell his mama. Then his mama tried to get me fired. Yeah. And the job was like, nah, that's your little demon ass child. Because even the sister said, he didn't do anything. But then the mom said, okay. But then the next day she called him up trying to report me.
Because she tried to get me right up. Oh, no.
I said, what the hell? Mm-hmm. But to each his own. They lose the job. Yeah. They went. But I had them badass Boys and Girls Club. Little hood ass mother. And them some motherfucking couldn't stand their ass. I left work every day with a fucking migraine, bro. I said, what the hell, bro? I'm not dealing with. And shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. One of my kids. Yeah. It's famous now. Yeah. And I told you, you know, I cannot remember her name as far as TikTok and IG. Yeah. But she's nice. She probably like 16, 17 now. She got male Instagram followers. Big on TikTok. Been featured on other YouTubers and channels and stuff. And I was like, why the fuck is she even blowing up? But and then to be honest, I said she still got the same personality. Think she overgrown than what she was. Yeah. When she was one of my kids there. I used to make her hair run laps and you know what I'm saying? But to see her, you know what I'm saying, succeed, you still get like, yo, shout out. Your personality, all that got you somewhere in life and hopefully, but sometimes you just need to like age it down a bit, calm down, but I swear, them Boys and Girl Club kids used to. I'd be like, how y'all deal with this shit? Used to drive you crazy, huh? Bruh, migraine daily, bruh. Had to pop pills.
Say, just trying to be the worst kind of class clown so that equally brain dead friends could laugh along. And having to clock into a job every day just to get roasted by some teenagers and teach some mundane classes to mundane students just sounds like a bad career choice. To me personally, I'm blaming you meddling kids. I sound like an old head right now. And then there's sometimes those teachers that just be reading from textbooks, no originality, no type of personality coming from them while teaching, just the most boring teachers you can think of. Like, why are you a teacher? You're giving off the aura that you don't even care what you're talking about, making me not care. So why are you teaching? If you just wanted a job to have your brain in constant autopilot and get a paycheck, you should have just been a truck driver. But like I said earlier, teaching could be an actual great job. I've had teachers that look like they're having the time of their lives while teaching, having fun with the students and having fun with their jobs and whatnot. But I've also had classes where the teachers were just straight up disrespected and nobody did a thing about it, not even me. Because if it was teachers that none of the students really cared about or had like any fun with, then no one would really say anything. We would just be spectators. Not saying that should be the case, but That's just the way it is. So if you're in the situation of being in the negative categories of teaching that I mentioned earlier, then teaching would be 100% the worst job to have. Next, mappa animator. Animators are already treated like garbage throughout the entire industry, getting overworked, getting underpaid, all of that. But I cannot imagine myself being a mappa animator. That's probably that times infinity. They all must be zombies by now, stuck to their desk just drawing like drones, because that's the only way I could imagine them being able to pump out this crazy ass weekly. Have y'all watched Jujutsu Kaisen? The animation in that makes me start gooning, bro. I cannot believe how good this looks. I wish some of my favorite shonens looked half as good as this. And I still see people complain about the animation, even though they're going balls to the walls crazy. I've seen people complain about the Yuji versus Cockroach fight. Like you care about that fight. Who cares if it's animated a little worse than the other fights? Bro, it's Cockroach versus Yuji. Who cares? And I hate to think that some of the higher ups.
But I say this with that, you talking about the pay and everything, you know what I'm saying, the overwork. At least they are freelance and they're not like subject to, in most cases, it's subject to only strictly focus on this one thing. Yeah. They can go out here and do side jobs. They can go out here. And that's one reason why, like, yeah, they might, because me speaking, you know what I'm saying, coming from an entertainment business degree, we were told, like, yo, this is the business. We told ins and outs. So when people when the striking stuff happen, I'm not surprised, and I'm not going to the fences. Woo woo, y'all, like, because honestly, get to know the career you sign up for. No matter what career you decide to sign up for, get to know that career and understand the good and the bad. Because once you understand the bad, you'll know how to outweigh the good and how to make better out of the good. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like, hey, some people, they want to be on one job and only have, when you're in a career field like this, you're taught to automatically be multitasking. And that means, like, going and get multi-gigs. Don't put all your apples into one.
Oh, sorry.
Put all your eggs in one basket. That's the analogy you like. Putting all your eggs in one basket. Actually go out here and say, hey, make money here. Hey, make money there. Hey, if you know some people that want to come up on the YouTube, say, hey, I can help you with some stuff. Be more creative. Think outside the box. That's how you constantly, because even like nowadays, even with YouTubers, don't only think about YouTube as a platform. Think about other platforms. Yeah. There's other platforms out here are paying people. Yeah. Like, no matter, like, even when people trying to blow up on TikTok, I'll tell them, like, hey, TikTok is that's the one that ain't paying them much. Take y'all content, put it on YouTube. And then make sure you upload them on Facebook. Yeah. Push your content on multiple platforms. More exposure. Yeah. More audience, trying to really gravitate an audience. And don't be afraid to go out of your comfort zone. Because, hey, we started off with YouTube. We was like, hey, we're going to do music reactions. And other people, they stuck with doing music reactions. Sometimes it gets you nowhere. You got to be able to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? We're reactors, but we would say, hey, let's become variety reactors and expand our horizon. That's all, man. Like, when you go into a freelance job type like this, don't complain about the money from one spot. Go get you money in multiple other places and keep building your resume. You know? Yeah.
Fights. Bro, it's Cockroach versus Yuji. Who cares? And I hate to think that some of the higher ups at Mappa would take these criticisms seriously and then go after the animators thinking that they did a bad job even though they didn't. They'd be like, what is this? This is nowhere near on par with what we want. You gotta work triple-double overtime for the next year. But I haven't seen my wife and kids in 5 months. I don't care. Did you know that it only took 4 months for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie to get animated? 4. And I did a little bit of research, meaning I just did a Google search, and apparently it takes 4 years for a whole animated movie to get made. But like, I don't think it takes that long nowadays. So I did a little more research, a simple Google search, and the Mario movie got made in 2 years. And it still took less than a quarter of the time to animate the whole Jujutsu Kaisen movie, and it's longer. Granted, there was already a manga for it, so that means there's already a story and basically script for everything already. but 4 months still seems like an incredibly short amount of time to make a whole entire movie. Being a mappa animator or an animator in the anime industry in general must be a freaking hell to go through. And I hope it gets better. Next is sadly animal beaters. And I don't mean people that hit animals. I mean people that do things to animals that would get me demonetized. I mean, animals need to get reproduced somehow. I need as many chickens and cows as possible, bro. But being on the other...
Oh, you talking about like breeders? Like people who go...
I don't know.
He talking about animal breeders. No, I'm talking about breeders, the ones who like, hey, I breed dogs, or hey, because you know, sometimes they have to forcefully, which sounds horrible, to like, so say for instance, horse. You have to take a horse, and it's not as natural as like humans. Sometimes that's forced, but you know what I'm saying? To bring in another life form, sometimes you have to set it up, and that could be. I wonder how my cousin do it.
I'm not gonna. Never mind.
No, speak your mind.
No, because I don't be knowing what people really be doing when it comes to like the dog breeding. I have a problem with the like
overly forced
with the ones that like every time you turn around, like damn, your dog pregnant again. Like you done got your dog and you like
see, my cousin don't do that,
and you just doing it to make money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know what he's talking about. But just piggybacking off what you said, I'm like, okay, it'd be different if you know your dog just said whatever you like trying to set up puppies. But it's like the constant, like every time you turn around, I'm like, oh my gosh, honey, give her a break.
Yeah.
She tired. Stop.
But I'm saying like the ones who like with cows and those who breed cows and
so
like that will be like, cause bro, I done seen some crazy stuff how they be trying to make them joints where they be. I ain't gonna get into details.
That's not. Yeah.
Let's just get back into it.
And to make that happen is a harder life to be a part of. The people that do this job for a living are God's greatest soldiers. I salute you, man. I salute you more than the troops. Gotta make a living somehow. Next, taxidermy. Honestly, if you do this as a career, I'ma automatically assume you're crazy. Next, telemarketing. I don't even know how these guys are still in business. Telemarketing is those people that call your phones trying to sell you rhino pills or whatever, and trying to call a bunch of random numbers all day just to sell probably one item max, cause nobody be answering these calls. It just doesn't sound that fun to me as a career, especially since these calls be popping up as scam likely now. Bro, nobody answering that. And even when coincidentally I do end up answering, as soon as I hear him say, "Hi, this is Rachel. I wanted to talk to you about our new..." Hang up. I ain't trying to hear that. Rachel? I don't know any Rachel. Rachel McAdams? Rachel from Friends? If you ain't any of them, I don't know why you calling my phone. I'm not buying none of your rhino pills. I already used up all mine, and my hasn't gone down in days. It hurts. Please send help. Next up, the Krusty Krab. I know this not real, but I don't care. Working for Mr. Krabs gotta be the most mentally draining, life-sucking, ball-munching job any person can have. This dude don't give a shit about his employees or customers. He just give a shit about money and his fat-ass illegitimate daughter. He has only 2 employees for a reason. Nobody wanna work there cause he be working SpongeBob and Squidward like slaves. Other than cashier, it seems like SpongeBob does every job at the Krusty Krab. Delivery boy, janitor, mascot. He does everything. And he gets paid in cents or in Mr. Krabs' wacky bucks. Sometimes they don't even get paid at all. In fact, they owe him money. Look at this bill in Squidward's paycheck. $1 breathing, $5 talking, $10 standing, $2 existing. He's literally taking money out of his paycheck for doing his job. And whenever his employees ask for a raise, he laughs in their face. That's why the last fry cook quit. And I know SpongeBob doesn't really care about that because he loves working and he's canonically a masochist. But he should start caring because Mr. Krabs would trade SpongeBob in a matter of seconds. Remember that episode where Mr. Krabs literally sold SpongeBob to the Flying Dutchman for 62 cents? Imagine someone you consider a friend selling your life for 62 cents. You can't even get a lollipop for that money. You can't get anything from the 99-cent store with that money. 62 cents. I would remember that forever if I was SpongeBob. I'll go on a Kill Bill revenge spree against Mr. Krabs if I was SpongeBob. Even Squidward after the whole exchange was like, nah, that's fucked up. And he hates SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs is straight up crooked in the head. He only cares about that dollar bill mindset, which from a hustler to another hustler, I can understand, but...
How you feel about that, though? If you had to work for somebody like Mr.
I'm
Curry?
quitting.
You quit?
I'm going to quit.
I don't work for not necessarily people that own the business, so they wasn't cheapskate, but they used to try to make you do every fucking thing. Like you say, for instance, your job is to be a host, but they were like, "Hey, we need you to do this. We need you to do this. You need to." You're like, "My job is to host, not to." No, I ain't doing all this. Go take that order. Go do this. Go refill those drinks. You be like, and those the ones you cuss out.
Yeah.
Like wholeheartedly, you curse them out, and you let them know, "Hey, I ain't taking the bullshit." I used to be hard on my managers, bro. I was hard on the bitch. Male or female. How you take it how you want it.
Yeah.
Hard on you, man. Shit, bro. You ain't finna run me like a dog for no damn $7.25. And then, to be honest, in the restaurant industry, nigga, you ain't finna run me for no $2.13 an hour, bitch.
Yeah.
I ain't doing all this, nigga. Fuck you. Well, I tell them that in a heartbeat. They used to hate me.
I bet.
That's why I just stay getting fired. They hated my ass, bro. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you like it tis I is.
Like what?
Tis I is.
Dollar bill mindset, which from a hustler to another hustler I can understand, but I would never ever want to work for you. I'd rather my job be working as Mrs. Puff's foot massager or something. But that's more of a privilege than a burden, not gonna lie. Next job, entrepreneur. You might as well say you're homeless. I honestly don't know what they do or what the job is.
Nigga, ain't you an entrepreneur?
I think it's
you file a 1099, right? That's an entrepreneur, right?
But maybe he's talking about like, what was that we? Oh, I was about to say, what was that we watched and dude kept saying he entrepreneur, he got out, but he would never say. But like that type of like, I feel like
first sight.
Yeah, I feel like it's more so that. Yeah. Like I look at it more so that. Or the
motherfuckers come try to say you should be here. Like, bro, them
that's traumatizing because you all every chance you get.
No, the one that really traumatized. Nah, the you should be here was way more scammers than the Cutco. The Cutco, at least I know the 9 fucking work. I'm like, hey,
good.
They some good.
Oh,
hey,
yeah, that one you claimed that I lost, right? That was.
How do I claim that you lost it when you was the only one you used to literally take it up out of here and take it to work?
Somebody stole it when I was at work.
No,
they seen that it was Cutco.
You know how many y'all know how many silverwares and knives and stuff she done lost and threw away.
Well, I guess not lost.
Thrown away.
I've thrown them away.
And you threw You threw that Cutco away.
I don't think I threw it. I really think somebody took it at work because it was in my lunchbox. That Cutco cut
like, and then it wasn't nothing but a Cutco butter knife. And you see how good
sharp. It was nice.
You see how good that been cut? Yeah.
I said, I gotta give me some of them.
Yeah, hey, if you work for Cutco,
hit me up. Hit my line.
Hey, as long as I get a deal.
Next job, any person that has to clean a Taco Bell or gas station bathroom. I feel like that's self-explanatory. It feels like the people that use those bathrooms have never been potty trained. The people that use those bathrooms aim for everything. The walls, floor, ceiling, everything but the toilet. And even when they do aim for the toilet, inside the toilet, there will be the most gargantuan pile of human feces that the human eye has ever seen. And of course, clogging the toilet. Like, that job will never be easy for anybody that works there. Even the most nasty, disgusting monkey cage in a zoo is less dirty than the average gas station bathroom. And if you're employed as one of those kind of jobs, I feel sorry for you. And in your honor, next time I go to a gas station bathroom, I'll make sure I only wipe on the toilet seat and not the sink. Next job, resellers. Fuck you! I hate you! Next job, cooks in the kitchen. I don't know about you, but almost every time I see these people on YouTube or on TV, they're almost always getting verbally abused, roasted, and just chewed out by the chef of the kitchen. Almost always. Literally almost every single cooking competition I've ever seen.
And that's not even cooking competition. That's just in restaurants, period. Don't let you be back there in the manage. Like, because when I worked at Olive Garden, our head manager, he will be on the line every weekend night. Mm-hmm. He'll be the main chef on the line, right?
Yeah.
And he be like, boy, he used to talk to the folks, fucking, bro. I done see, even when I worked at Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all ain't doing nothing but putting shit in the grease and, bro, they talk to them damn cooks. But damn, you dumb, you can't read. It be like damn. Cause I ain't gonna lie, majority of people bet their cooking be slow though. There's a lot of slow niggas in the kitchen though.
I mean, but
come on now, the slow niggas. If a nigga told you, hey, I work at a restaurant, you'd be like, you either wash dishes, or you on the line. Yo, slow motherfuckers ain't out there taking orders. They ask you, come on now, like let's be honest, bro. Like,
okay,
they either wash the dishes.
We're not gonna do that.
They ain't even bust the table because some of them can't even balance.
Okay,
talk about balance. You know what I'm saying? Carry the tray balance.
I thought you said
90% of the contestants in there get roasted for having such disgusting meals that they serve to the judges. And I bet most of the foods they cooked weren't even that bad. I bet if the everyday person, regular person ate that food, they'll be like, it's all right, or it's pretty good. But since they're serving these things to, judges that want an elite taste to the food, they'll be like, ugh, this tastes like cardboard. Get the fuck out of my face. Like, every single viral Gordon Ramsay clip is him roasting the chefs for being such terrible cooks. Even the foods that he see on TikTok, he be roasting them. He didn't even taste the food. And remember that episode of The Bear where Lip is going crazy at his employees because they got a bunch of orders of food? He be cussing at them, bro. Like, come on, man. I could not work in a setting like that. Is every single cook job like this? Like, I can't imagine them doing this at a McDonald's. And if they do this at a McDonald's, what the fuck? I'm gonna quit on the spot. This is fucking McDonald's. I'm not working like that. I'm not letting my manager or chef of the kitchen talk to me like that. I'm gonna spit in your mouth. What happened to everybody can cook? What happened to that? Every single clip I've seen of chefs in the kitchen, they always getting roasted, bro. I could never work in a setting like that. I mean, I have no experience of working in a setting like that, but if you're a cook in the kitchen, get a job at Burger King. They're probably more nice. Last and final job. Any Asian construction job, bro. Because those are all the jobs I see that be popping up on Live Leak. It's like the higher ups over there have no safety concern for the people that work for them. Because the people that be working over there be dying or getting injured in the worst ways possible. Like, those 3D videos that are actual recreations of real life incidents that happen in construction Live Leak videos? Like, every time I see those kind of videos, those make me shake in my boots, bro. And these people are probably getting paid minimum wage to do it, bro. It's sad, bro. Sad. But this job is more self-explanatory than anything. And that's all the jobs I wanted to talk about today. Did I miss your job? Comment it down below. And also comment down below some juicy work confessions, because I'm going to do that next video. Some terrible ones. I'll be asking for some too on my inactive Instagram, so follow me on there. And that's all I wanted to say.
I know you have some
worst stories.
You done worked a lot of places. I know you got. Oh yeah, you got a lot.
I ain't gonna be talking about these folks, man.
But we ain't gonna put nobody business out there.
Most of them, man, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I ain't told you about the one with the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, you could tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that later. I said, damn, no, she did.
Please tell me later.
I said, damn, no, she didn't, bro. Oh, I had told you about them drawing that time they caught the kids in there doing something at the Boys and Girls Club dinner. The teenagers,
just tell me later.
They were running a train on the girl.
Okay, that's enough.
I did tell you, cause I said they expelled her, but didn't expel the dude.
Oh, you did. You did.
Yeah, I did tell you about that. I said I said that was kind of messed up, bro.
Yeah, all of them should have been held.
Like, why they?
Yeah.
Is she topping one again? But they should all of them should be.
Everybody.
But, hey,
because what's the age? Right?
They were teenage. They was all in high school though, so they were I think the oldest one at the time was 16, and I think she was 15 and 15. So 15 and 16.
Still. Anyway.
Too grown for me. But other than that, I got some stories. I got some stories about myself too. Like the time I got fired from FedEx, and it was like the fuck. I was finna get the jacking with them niggas though. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, they had security come to escort me out. And I threw the badge at that nigga and hit him in the face with it. But hey, y'all spend some. Let us know y'all thoughts in the feed. I can't wait to start going live so we can talk about tell some story, man.
I ain't got no stories.
That's some story time, man.
But I can tell his stories with him.
Hey, I can tell you the time. By the time I almost got arrested at the job too. At Dick's.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's a story time too, man.
Hey,
I'm a locked up. Can't let me out though.
That's not cute.
But y'all smell what's up, man. It's always. I do go for the name DJ the Kid. This is
here to go.
We are.
Yeah.
Go and get it. Ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners.